young disciples. Welcome to another week of Godly Play at Home. I'm Pastor Lee. I'm here with our storyteller teacher, Andrea. We are so excited to wonder and work with you today. Lots to talk about as we enter the second week of Lent. Got a great story for you today. Some fun work to do together. When you're ready, let's go. First things first, let's change the circle of the church year. We move our arrows ahead one to that second purple week in Lent. Now we can turn it over to teacher Andrea. Let's get ready to hear our story.
All right, good morning, everyone. I'm happy to be here today in our Godly Play classroom and you at your home in your worship center. We are on the second Sunday of Lent. We are making our way to Easter. It's a long road with many stories to tell. So if you are ready, let's watch where I go to find our story. In the beginning, the baby was born. God chose Mary to be the mother of God. Listen carefully. Listen to those words. God chose Mary to be the mother of God. And the Word was born, a wordless child. When the baby looked up into the face of the Mother Mary, he already saw the cross. And when he looked into the face of the Father Joseph, the cross was there too. The Mother Mary and the Father Joseph held the baby close. They kept the baby warm. They gave the baby everything that he needed to grow, and he began to grow. The baby grew into a boy. And when he was about 12 years old, he traveled with the Mother Mary and the Father Joseph and many other people from their village of Nazareth to the great city of Jerusalem to keep one of the high holy days. When the celebration was over, Mary and Joseph and the others from their village went out through the high gate and headed toward home. Suddenly, they realized Jesus was not with them. They thought that he had been playing with the other children as they walked along the road toward home. They hurried back through the great high gate to look for him. They looked in the dark and narrow streets. They looked in the marketplace where they bought their food. They looked in the place where they spent the night. They looked everywhere. Finally, they even looked in the temple. And there he was. He was talking with the rabbis, the priests. And when he spoke, they listened, because he knew so much. And when they spoke, he listened, because he wanted to learn more. And then Mary and Joseph asked Jesus the question that all parents ask, the question you can never answer. Why did you do this? And Jesus said something very strange. He said, "Didn't you know I would be in my Father's house?" Mary and Joseph did not understand. Their house was in Nazareth, where Joseph's carpenter shop was. They didn't understand, but they did not forget. And now, I wonder if there's something in your home or in the room that you're in that you could bring to help us to tell more about this part of the story. The part where the boy was lost and found. So if you would like, you can pause the video and that'll give you time to go and bring something. I'm gonna look around our Godly Play classroom and see what I can find to bring back. So let's meet back here in a minute or two and we'll see what we all brought together. Okay. Well, as I was looking around the room, I decided to bring Mary and Joseph, the father and mother of the boy who was lost and found, also known as Jesus. So I have decided to bring them and place them right here beside this part of the story. I'm wondering what you brought. What did you bring to tell more about this part of the story? It can be anything. There's no right or wrong thing that you can bring. Whatever we bring together helps us to tell more about each part of this long story, this long journey that we're going to be on. Well, I'm glad that you were able to bring something. And for now, we are going to think about what our work is going to be today. So I would like to invite you to put away what you brought to this story and to move toward your work time. So I don't know what you're going to do for your work. Pastor Lee has told us some things that we can do. Maybe you're going to keep working on your Lenten road, the second story of our Lenten journey, the mystery of Easter. Or maybe you're going to work on something else. But right now it's time to go to work, so we'll see you back here for feast. See you soon.
Hey friends. Okay, so for today's work, if you want to do what I'm doing, I'm going to continue on this Lenten road. Remember last week we unfurled our ribbon one space and we created these tiny little portraits, in this case of the Holy, let's make it so it works with the light, the Holy Family. So Mary and Joseph and baby Jesus, and we put that on the first spot. Well, this week we're going to unfurl it one more time and create an image of what we heard about today, which was, of course, the story of the boy Jesus in the temple in Jerusalem. Here he is talking with the priests, astounding them with all of his knowledge and wisdom. Pretty cool. So here's what I came up with when I did this project. I used crayons and some more of my watercolor paper, and there I have Jesus talking with the priests in the temple, and he's with near a scroll. That's what I did. But really, you can do whatever you want to do. Once again, here is the picture that teacher Andrea used. Here is my interpretation of the story. Whew. Let's see, let's make that work better. There we go. I'm gonna put that there on the second spot. And now it's your turn to do your work. I hope you have a wonderful time. And when you're all done, clean up, get ready for feast, and then meet us back here. Okay, until then, press pause and have a great time. Bye.
All right. I hope you've had some time to put your work away and clean up. It's always nice to have a tidy space to work in the next time we go to work. And now it is time for us to enjoy a feast together. So hopefully you have found something to snack on and something to drink, and maybe you have people next to you, or maybe you're just by yourself, but we're all together in one way or another. So let's give thanks for this food. Dear Jesus, we're so grateful to be learning about your life. We're thankful for the mystery of Easter. Please help us to remember the part of the story that we heard today, the part where you as a boy found your way to your father's house. You were lost and found. Jesus, we ask that you bless us with this story, bless us with this food so that we can go out and do your will. Amen. Okay, let's enjoy our feast. Thanks for sharing this time with us today. It's always good to be together in a godly play way. I hope you have a wonderful week, and we'll see you next time.